Hello, sports world. This is TA&G Shorty coming to you live from Noble Sports Entertainment today. We're miking up, we're slicing and dicing for the game we love. Football and more football. Yeah, baby. So you guys, we're gonna be coming to you direct right now, talking about the Thursday night football game, about the two birds of the air, the Falcons and also the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh man, man! I tell you,
Yes,
I watched that game, man, and there was a hangover from 2 years ago because you know what? The $150 million man looked like the $6 million man with some change. You know, Sarkeesian, you gotta put some wings under these guys, some air under these guys' wings.
Yes.
You know, these peregrine falcons. Man.
Right. Well, I pretty much knew G Shorty when I saw the game on Thursday night. I knew that these two teams were gonna go at it. These teams, they went at it last season in the playoffs. And you know what I'm saying, they gave us the same show that they showed us a little bit about defense, man.
Defense win championships. It shows that.
Yeah.
And Philly wrong. The Falcons bail all night long, continuously, non-stop.
Yes.
You know, and the thing about it is Foles did what he had to do. Basically, is that he was capable. He carried the game. You know, the game was a little sloppy in the sense, but the officials earned their paycheck.
Yes, they did. Definitely, man. I can still say that Julio Jones has definitely not left a step. You saw what he did in the game on Thursday night. Julio was all over the place, and he got targeted a lot in that game.
So what you think? I mean, looking at the game, what do you think is going on with the Falcons? I mean,
what the Falcons is, I think it's just more of them just trying to be consistent and find their identity since the Super Bowl. Since the last time they were in the Super Bowl, I think the Falcons kind of lost their identity a little bit, and I think once they be able to get that hone in on that identity that they have, I think they'll be able to pull it back together. But they do have one of the most dangerous offenses
I agree,
when it is
man.
put together. Tevin Coleman and Freeman. Those guys they work really well together.
They got the offense. They got the offense, man. But to be in the red zone, I mean, six times. I mean, last year, you know what was a growing pains for Sarkeesian. You know,
exactly.
everybody said that. You know, but this year seemed like more growing pains. It's like, okay, how do you get a man like Julio, the best guy on your team, and Matt Ryan, $150 million man, that can't actually put more than 12 points on the board in the red zone?
That's something you got to say. He has to go back to the drawing board. Matt Ryan is going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure this thing out.
Him and Sarkeesian, man. He's the offensive
We're talking
coordinator.
about the offensive coordinator.
I'm sorry. He just got to do a better job designing for him to get him open.
Yeah, I hear
move
you.
him around, do whatever you got to do to make it happen.
Of
Don't
course.
sit there and tell me that you got 2 or 3 people that are targeting.
Yeah.
Julio. I mean, Gronkowski have that all the time.
Yes.
The boy in Detroit had that all the time.
All the time.
You know, so come
definitely.
on. He's got to some kind of way put air under these guys' wings to make the game a little more out of reach for these guys to soar. Because hey, the birds of the air that controlled the air last night. Last year. They did it last Thursday night.
It looks like that defense, man, is ready to try to two-peat this season.
Man,
you think Philly got a good chance to two-peat?
Oh man, I mean, hey, they know what it's like to go up that mountain. They did it once before.
Yeah, they did it once.
And now they're getting their guide back, which is Wentz.
Yeah, Wentz will be coming back. I'm hearing. I'm hearing in the rumors.
Jeffrey as well.
Yeah. Definitely, they need both of those guys. I'm hearing that Wentz may not come back until October. I'm not sure on it. But last time I looked it up and researched on him, I definitely think that he's coming back in October.
But their defense can carry it though.
Yeah, definitely. And Nick Foles, you just got to say it, man. Nick Foles has done a tremendous job with the Eagles, getting those guys to rally around him.
So did they give the check to the wrong person?
Well, I don't know.
Did Matt Ryan or Nick Foles, who got the right check?
I don't know who got the right check. Now, I thought they gave it to the right person.
Okay, we're gonna see, but we want to bring to you guys' attention, some more important games that is developing and that's coming your way. And one of those games is the Stanford Cardinals against the Trojans.
Trojans, yeah, the Trojans.
And I know your boy Bryce.
Bryce Love is one of those guys who is a Heisman hopeful. Bryce Love, if you don't know about him, he rushed over 2,000 yards last season, right behind Rashard Penny of San Diego State, who rushed for 2,000 as well. Bryce Love, man, very interesting guy, can hit the hole. Definitely, when he's out there, man, he gets to the outside, and man, once he gets to the outside, man, he can hit the home run. I think he was one of the running backs last season in college that was able to hit the home run frequently. And definitely, man, I think that Bryce Love is going to have a good game against the Trojans.
Oh, I think so too.
Because the Trojans are starting a freshman quarterback?
Yeah. Well, JT Daniels, I mean, he's pretty good, but they got to come out of the gates a little quicker.
Yeah.
In order to, because Stanford basically, like I said, that running game.
Yeah.
Once they get that going, but USC have a great defense, so this game is going to be kind of predicated off of basically is that who can make these big plays.
Right, and they lost one of their big play guys last year. Actually, he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. Exactly. That's Ronald Jones II.
That's
true.
He
was their running back last season, and he was one of those guys that was able to hit the home run a lot. And definitely, he's on the Buccaneers now, but they lost a key player.
And right now, hey, for everybody out there, hey, we're right now looking at the Bulldogs and the Gamecocks, Georgia and South Carolina, and I tell you,
this is a playmakers game, right?
What I'm telling you, T, is the fact that what they call them the Gamecocks, but they call also the Bulldogs.
Right.
I mean Georgia, the Bulldogs, and you know how Bulldogs feel about chickens, right?
Chickens, yeah. They want to tear them apart.
So we're not going to go into that much of that game.
Yeah,
but,
so that game is
going on right now, and I think the game is 17-7 right now. Yeah, so we're going to continue to actually monitor that game and get back with you on the 3 P's of that game as well. But,
yes.
But we got a game
that's formula.
But we got a game here that basically is that TA is so in love with my man.
No, man, I got to take that
back. What happened today, man?
Oh man, well the same thing happened last week that happened today, man. It looks like Arizona, man, they really do not have an offense or they do not have a defense. They don't have either one. They're relying too much upon Khalil Tate to do everything. And he came out in the second half and started rolling and getting it together, but it was too late by then. The game was over already in the first quarter. And Khalil Tate pretty much, you know what I mean, most teams are bottling him up. They understand that he's the only offense that they got because they really don't have any running backs. And it's kind of hard for Khalil Tate to get the ball. He's overthrowing a lot of targets just because I don't know if it's nervousness or what's going on, because everybody kind of hyped him up or things of that nature. But hopefully Khalil Tate can get back on track.
The only thing I know here is the fact that, you had 2 big cats that went out to hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. One of them actually is still hunting.
Yes.
The other one,
Yeah.
And so
the Cougars handled their business.
Yeah,
I got to give it to them. Yeah. The Cougars came out playing.
I feel bad for
Ed Oliver is as advertised. Definitely first round pick.
Man, definitely.
First round selection.
This boy is a beast within himself.
Yeah, it took 2 or 3 guys to try to stop Ed Oliver today.
Yeah, man,
he's definitely going in that first round.
He definitely fed on the Wildcats today, man. And
yes.
You know what? For the state of Arizona, you know what? Hey,
got another big game.
I know we started at the Heisman hopeful. Hopefully he can some kind of way,
Yeah, the flame is kind of going out of Arizona.
Yeah, man.
Got to get it together, man. Definitely.
We hope that basically there's a turnaround with ASU tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
That's going against.
It's a big game in Tempe going on tonight. Yeah, big game in Tempe, guys. We got the Michigan State Spartans, my home.
This is in Michigan.
Yeah, this is in Michigan. Yeah. So it's my hometown. So yeah, you got Michigan State going against ASU tonight. Arizona State Sun Devils, and this is going to be a big game. The Arizona State, they have a player, man. Definitely receiver Harry. N'Keal Harry, man. He's definitely one of the best receivers in the country.
Oh yeah.
And last week he proved that. He went out in the game. I think he caught like 6 balls for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. So what is he going to do for an encore this week?
Well, TA, is he
going against a good Michigan State
I ain't
team?
saying nothing, nigga, but when Michigan start beating somebody outside of Michigan, then I'll probably start jumping on board here. But,
okay.
But the
so
thing
you
about
said the Michigan-based. I understand what you're saying. You said the Michigan-based teams got to start beating teams outside of their jurisdiction.
I really like to see Michigan really actually do something outside of Michigan.
Yes, sir.
And who knows? This might be the start of something.
Yeah, definitely.
We know it's definitely not happening with Harbaugh at this point.
Yes.
So,
now, one person I want to bring up in the game that you may not know about is L.J. Scott. L.J. Scott, running back from Michigan State, definitely a good. He's definitely a consistent runner. He's a patient runner, and if they can, the Michigan State is probably going to try to get him going early in the game. But if they can't get him going, I believe they got a couple of receivers on that team that'll do pretty well today too. But that game is going to be bananas. I know if Arizona State is able to pull it out, we probably won't be able to drive downtown Tempe tonight.
But you know what? Hey, the thing about it is the fact that there's always hope.
Yes, there's always hope.
And that's all you can say.
That's all you can say.
It's all you can say in the state of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
You got
true.
You got enough churches here, so. but anyway,
it's not like Detroit.
But
Detroit,
anyway,
there's one on every corner. Man.
Let's get to the guys that get paid for the game.
Okay, you want to get to the
game? The guys that get paid for the game, the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We want to take this time to talk about some projections, and we want to talk about basically teams that you probably want to tune in on this weekend. And one of those teams is the Steelers against the Browns.
Steelers against the Browns. Okay, that's a situation right there. Because basically you got a guy, Leveon Bell, who's definitely one of the best running backs in the National Football League. Leveon Bell is definitely worth the pennies that he's trying to get. But at the same notion, would you play this season for the 14? If it was me, I'm suiting up. But I understand what Leveon Bell is trying to do. He's trying to get that long-term money. He's not going after the short term. He's looking for the long-term money. So, I don't know. The situation is basically like if he stays out into about 10, 11 games, he can be a free agent.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that we talked about last week. We talked about basically contracts. And the thing about it is that, it's not Steel, it's Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers.
So the thing about it is that...
So you saying they try to steal from
the Steelers in the sense it's a game, it's a team's game.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
And some way you have to make a decision in the game and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Le'Veon deserved to get what he's
worth.
What is projected for him.
Yeah.
Okay,
I understand.
Everybody doesn't get. He should get what he's projected for.
Yes.
I mean, if you can turn around and come on, Big Ben. I mean, like. The man had trouble deciding whether he was going to play football last year.
Right. He decided to come back for another
season. To come back, and they paid him.
Right.
How much wear and tear is on those tires? You know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah.
It's just like Matt Ryan, all these old guys, man. I have a great respect for the projection of what they're getting. But the thing about it, we're talking about they're in their 30s, late 30s. They're broken. These guys are somewhat in their prime, man.
Yeah.
Pay these guys. Yeah. I mean, there's enough money, like I said, in the game to pay these guys to make the game competitive.
Right.
On the other side of that spectrum is the fact that we are looking at probably the beginning of the rebuilding of the Browns.
Yes.
And this game, I look at this game as being an even game because, the Browns got their question marks and the rookie and then Taylor, and the Steelers don't have Le'Veon, so this game comes down to what you think.
I think I'm thinking this is one of the games that I definitely would love to see.
I will see it.
The Steelers against the Browns because it's very interesting because the Browns were trying to go out and get Dez Bryant. We still don't know. That's still up in the air with the Dez Bryant situation. But for what they have on the team now, they got playmakers. You got Josh Gordon who has come back, and you have Jarvis Landry definitely who has come back as well. So you got playmakers out on the field for them. But I'm very curious at the Cleveland Browns defense.
It's pretty good.
They look like in preseason. Their defense, man. Their defense looks pretty good.
And the thing about it is that I'm not giving I'm giving the nod to the Browns.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was. That's what I was going to ask you.
I
think I may ride with the Browns. I think without Le'Veon Bell, they're going to have to depend too much on.
They're also missing their defensive end as well. So Antonio Brown, he had that hip issue, you know, and
Yeah.
didn't play, you know, that much in the regular
I'm
season.
going for the Browns.
And the Browns
upset.
The Browns played their whole squad, man. So,
and they in Cleveland too, right?
And they was pretty sharp. They in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I think the dog pound gonna be ready in Cleveland because they ready to start winning games in Cleveland.
It's probably gonna be the highest rating game tomorrow. So
yeah, it may be.
You know, so we will be watching that. We'll get back with you on that.
Yeah,
and the next game that we got on our calendar, we talking about is
the 49ers against the Vikings. And now the biggest question right here with this game is Jimmy G the real deal? Because last season Jimmy G, when he entered the game last season and played those games that he played and he started for the 49ers, he was able to get 5 wins last season. And by him being able to get those 5 wins, basically it translated to saying like, hey, we're going to pay you the money. So you know this offseason, Jimmy G just got played. He got paid more than Matthew Stafford has. And my only concern with Jimmy G is he didn't have the body of work. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I definitely agree.
He did not have the body of work, so he got paid all of this money. And I'm not saying that San Fran can do what they want to do, but what I'm saying is he don't have the body of work to show for the money he's getting.
But again, it goes back to projection. It's a projection thing. I really don't believe in first year rookies, nor do I believe in first year quarterbacks, because once the defensive coordinators get a chance to look at these guys over a certain period of time, then the guys are tested to see what they're really made of.
So you saying the jury's still out on Jimmy G?
last year they gave him 6 wins. And out of those 6 teams, only actually 1 was a quality win, because everybody else was below. Out of the 6 teams, 4 was below the 500 mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And then the Rams rested all of their players.
Yeah.
So basically, is that this jury is definitely out. Mm-hmm. I think he's going against the Vikings, the number 1 defense. And
It's in Minnesota?
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's in Minnesota, man.
He's gonna get tested early.
You know, and Kirk Cousins also, he's there. He's a question.
Because Minnesota got guys that can get after you. Everson Griffin, he can get after you. I just can't name it. The Vikings definitely have a great defense.
The Vikings got something to prove from last year.
Yeah.
So, and it's at home too. So you know what? That nod
also
Jimmy G
might get his first loss.
The Vikings. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That one goes to the Vikings, and for everybody out there, as I know you're looking forward to this game too, because we're all saying, I'm one of them. The Patriots, that division is weak, and so we're gonna see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because Texans get both of their stars back. They get their quarterback,
JJ. They get JJ back, and they get Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
Yes. So
Deshaun Watson.
So this is gonna be a test for the 50-year-old man? Oh, no.
41-year-old man.
You're talking about Tom Brady. Guys.
You're talking about Iron Man Tom Brady.
Yes.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So, it's time, Texans.
Yes.
It's time to send him out the pasture.
Yeah, not only that, Texans also picked up star safety from formerly of the Arizona Cardinals, Tyrann Mathieu. So he's on that Texans defense now, and they don't call him the Honey Badger for nothing.
That's true, but that's the problem. The problem is that you got 3 guys that have had weak knees. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3 ACLs from all 3
players,
quality players.
Yeah.
So it's how well these guys hold out. Against Tom Brady.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting though, D Shorty, because last season Deshaun Watson actually took it to the Patriots.
Oh yeah,
the game was 33-36.
Yep, it was in their favor. Yeah,
Patriots only won by a field goal last season. So
the Texans always play close though.
Yeah. Texans, Texans, man, definitely. I'm going to pick the Texans this game. I'm just going to go out on them and just say skip it. I know Patriots are favored to win it, but I'm going to roll with Deshaun Watson. I think he's going to try to get the upset with the Patriots.
Even though I don't like the Patriots, I'm giving them the win because of the fact that they're in New England.
Yeah, and it's tough to win.
And Tom Brady really don't. One of the greatest qualities of Tom Brady is that he don't make many mistakes. Mm-hmm. And you got a guy that was hurt last year that is coming back to try to find his groove. Defensively as well as offensively.
And then will he be timid out there? Will Deshaun Watson be timid when he get out on the field?
And I just don't think that chemistry is going to be that first game with the offense.
Okay. Now, you got to try to stop one of the top receivers who led the NFL last season in touchdown, and that's DeAndre Hopkins. You're going to have to try to put a body on him because he's definitely one of the best receivers in the game.
It's just hard to, for me just to put emphasis on a guy that basically actually has been hurt, transitioning back into the game. I
hear
put
what
up
you're
huge
saying.
numbers.
So
I just got to give the edge to the Patriots.
Okay, so you give it to the Patriots. Okay.
But then we also got a game that basically that's going to be very interesting in the sense that they're playing without their star. And that's tomorrow. It's the Buccaneers versus the Saints.
You got the suspension that Jameis Winston's going to be serving. I think it's a 3 or 4 game suspension, something like that.
3 games.
3 game suspension, and definitely going to be without their man. But I definitely think because the Buccaneers are going down to the Saints, I think Alvin Kamara is going to put on the Alvin Kamara show. So I'm definitely going to roll with the Saints on this one. No way do I see Tampa Bay going down to New Orleans and getting a victory.
Jameis, man, I just don't. The guy just continue, man, to put his teams in positions to not be successful, and it's just too much to overcome.
Are you saying that because of his off the field antics, or where are you saying that?
I'm just saying you've been in the game, man, more than 3 years, okay? Okay, and the thing about it is the fact that you pick that number.
It's time to mature,
Yeah, man. So I'm sure that he's feeling the pain. He's getting all the backlashes and stuff like that. If Tampa can just get 1 win out of the 3 games that he's out of, Tampa is going to be a tough team to deal with because they do have the offense. They have an offense.
You got Deshaun Jackson and Mike Evans.
Their defense is pretty consistent. So I mean, they can make some trouble for somebody.
They can.
It's just not going to happen tomorrow.
Because Jameis Winston is not a bad quarterback. He's actually a good quarterback.
Because, like I said 2 weeks ago, I tell people the Saints are really not Saints. Okay,
they said the Saints.
So they just wear church.
Y'all hear that?
They're just wearing church robes, man.
That's crazy, man. Man, I'm definitely going to take, and also we forgot to mention that Mark Ingram is also serving a suspension as well.
Yeah, but they got enough to overcome.
But I think Alvin Kamara, man, just by itself, man,
catching loaded.
Catching out of the backfield and running, Kamara is dangerous.
Saints are loaded. Defensively and offensively, they are loaded, and people are gonna get a chance to see what they're really made.
And I think that was your pick, right?
I think my pick for the Super Bowl, man.
You're picking the Saints to go.
Still holding on to the Saints, man.
Okay.
I might put my robe on.
Wow, man. That is very interesting.
Man, I'm telling you. Okay, then look. Hey, what about the Chiefs versus the Chargers? The Seahawks versus the Broncos. So, what's your picks there?
Okay, Chargers and Chiefs. That's definitely going to be fireworks. But I'm going to run with the Chiefs on this one because the Chiefs definitely got a good young quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. And I think he's going to put up some impressive numbers. I think this is his first season where he'll be debuting as the starting quarterback because Alex Smith actually went over to the Washington Redskins. So now Mahomes is taking over, and he got some weapons in last year's NFL rushing leader, Kareem Hunt. And then you also got Sammy Watkins and one of the fastest receivers in the game, Tyreek Hill.
Well, I'm going to go against the grain there. I think the Chargers are going to take it tomorrow because of the fact that they're playing in L.A. And not only that, but the Chargers last year had their number 7 rated defense.
Okay.
The same thing with the Seahawks.
But you got to understand, though, Bosa's not playing this game.
But I'm still going to go with the Chargers because I think they can put up the numbers, and I think they have also brought back, what's his name? I can't even on the tip of my tongue. The tight end there.
Okay.
I
can't forget. How can I forget Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends in the game on the Chiefs? How can I forget about Travis Kelce?
But the thing about it, like I said, they're coming across country. So the thing about it is the fact that I got to go with the Chargers as well as the Broncos. The Broncos got the defense. They playing in Denver. I still believe, even though the Seahawks basically added pieces, I still think they don't have enough offensively to offset basically the Broncos.
Okay.
Especially the defense. So
so we got next. We got what? Seattle.
I'm going with the Broncos and the Chargers in this.
So you going okay? So you got Chargers against the Chiefs, and you're taking the Broncos against the Seahawks.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different this season for Russell Wilson. You know, Russell Wilson is definitely one of my favorite quarterbacks. I
agree. I love him
too.
The
guy is a fiery guy. He's one of the smallest quarterbacks in the National Football League. But the guy is tough.
Very doable.
And he's a very doable player. He doesn't get injured as much, but that Seattle team lost a lot this offseason.
Yeah, defensively, they're gonna kind of somewhat upgrade.
They don't have Jimmy Graham anymore either.
But it still comes down to the fact that Seattle made them what so formidable in the past was the defense, as well as they had that go-to running back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
I just don't see enough.
So you're saying
they're gonna surprise a lot of people this year.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be the Broncos tomorrow. Okay.
So you're saying Case Keenum is gonna have so basically you're telling me Case Keenum is gonna have a good day.
Yes.
Okay.
And
he's gonna leave off what he left off from the Vikings last season.
Yes. And moving along, I mean, we also got a good game tomorrow between the Cowboys and the Panthers.
Yeah. On that one, I definitely got to go with my boy Cam. Sorry, Cowboy fans. I know you guys are out there, but I definitely got to go with Cam Newton to pull the upset.
I agree.
Against the Cowboys. I know that Zeke is back, and Zeke may rush over 100 yards or whatever, but I just don't think that Dak Prescott is ready to get that victory in Carolina on Sunday.
I mean, on the back end, they don't have enough on the back end as far as cover guys.
Yeah.
And then receivers, we're going to see tomorrow basically was Dez a go or a no-go.
Yeah.
With Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just saying that basically I know they had to do what they had to do.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is the fact that, you know what, you're putting Dez in a tough situation.
Yes, definitely. I agree with that.
So Dallas is gonna make some noise, but
okay,
I'm with you.
So you got Cam Newton against the Cowboys.
I gotta go with the Black Panthers.
Okay.
I gotta go with the Panthers.
Okay.
I gotta go with the Panthers. And
now we got a game that's interesting. That's right on the horizon. We got the Bears against the Packers. This is an old rivalry game right here.
Well, you know what? I want to see this game. Okay, I want to see my boy Mac, and the thing about it is the fact that that's going to
disappointed that the Raiders didn't re-sign him?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. We don't have to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it. But the thing about it is the fact that, hey, I just want to see the Mac, and I want to see what he does on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
But I'm giving the edge to the Packers because they are in Lambeau.
Yeah, it's tough to win in Lambeau. It's definitely tough to win in Lambeau.
And I think Aaron Rodgers has a lot to prove in.
Yeah.
And I think they added Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, they got Jimmy Graham. Definitely.
So I got to go with the Packers.
Okay, you got Packers in this one. Okay, I'm gonna ride with the Bears in this one.
Oh.
I'm gonna go Bears this time because I think that Bears do you can't forget that the Bears. I'm sorry, guys. The Bears do have a good run game with Jordan Howard, so I can't forget about him. And I just want to see will Mitchell Trubisky step up and make a year 2 jump from last season to this season. So hopefully he's able to do that. But definitely, I know it's going to be tough because they're playing in Lambeau and the Packers normally defend Lambeau pretty good.
I mean, he don't have the weapons either. So
yeah.
But the thing about it is it's gonna be a competitive game and it's gonna be a good game. Yeah. But being in Lambeau, I gotta go with the Packers.
Okay, you going okay?
Oh, okay.
So man, we come to the Monday night game. Man, this Monday night game, guys, is very special. We got rookie quarterback Sam Darnold getting the starting position, man, and he'll be going against Matthew Stafford of the Detroit Lions, who definitely, guys, if you do not know, definitely I am a Lions fan, and I know these guys haven't won anything and nothing like that, but it's okay. I still go with my boys. I still represent them, and what do you think about this Lions game?
Hey, the Jets got a young pilot flying that Cessna that I was talking about.
Yeah.
It can't hold all those Lions. Right. So the Lions should have no problem winning this game, man. this is going to be a nice kickoff for them, and they playing in
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be good for the city, and the Jets going to get there, but it just won't happen to Monday night.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just not going to happen Monday night.
Definitely, I think I'm thinking that Matthew Stafford definitely will have a good game. I think it's definitely time for Matthew Stafford is in his 10th year, and he's definitely broken a lot of Lions records. But the only thing I really want to see from the Detroit Lions is just consistency, the offensive line being able to gel and play well together, and the defensive guys being able to get a pass rush and having playmakers out on the field. That's something that we always talk about, guys. We talk about that 3P formula. So hopefully they'll be able to do that.
And I think they will. I think they will. And, the last prediction is for Monday night is the Rams versus that equation.
Yeah, truly, definitely, man. I'm definitely gonna pick the Rams in this game. I think the Rams defense is just too much, and on paper it looked like the Rams are ready for the Super Bowl, but only time will tell. They picked up a lot of acquisitions. They picked up cornerback Marcus Peters from Kansas City, who's one of the best corners. You picked up another corner in Talib,
from the Broncos.
From the Broncos, and then you got Sue from the Dolphins on there, and then you got Aaron Donald, who just signed a huge, massive deal.
And he's got a lot to prove.
Yeah, he got a lot to prove. Yeah. He definitely got to put up now.
So so I'm just saying that, you know what, hey, it's going to be a good Monday night opener.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because there's a lot of uncertainties.
Yeah.
That the teams that we're watching, and we'll get a chance to actually fill in.
Right. So basically, it's going to be kind of good because they're giving us a double header on Monday night, which is good because times of old times in the past they never gave us a double header on Monday night, but now they're starting to give us double headers, and that's pretty good. So I get a opportunity to see Matthew Stafford and the Lions run game. Definitely, I want to see a vast improvement from the run game. I'm picking my Lions to win over the Jets. I'm going to say my prediction in that. I'm going to say 28-17 Lions against the Jets.
I'm not going to get into the numbers because I'm not betting. But the thing about it is I'm looking forward to some competitive and quality football, TA. This is what I want to see.
This is what I want too. This is what I want.
I do not want to sit in the front of the TV and look at, and we're in wait mode.
Yes.
I want to see, some playing and some competitiveness.
Yes.
I want to see my dollar.
You want to see your dollar?
Yes.
I want to see I feel you, brother. I feel you.
I'm tired of getting, 60 cents on the dollar or, 40 cents on the dollar. I want to get 100% on the dollar.
Yes, brother. I definitely agree with you.
So TA, it's good.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
It's all good. I'm glad that we got a chance to do this again. To you guys that are out there, give us your opinions.
Yes.
Follow us on our website. Go to also, you can follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
And you know what? Hey, you guys got some stuff that you want us to talk about. Hey, hit us up and let us know what you want to talk about, because like we said once before, versus the Raiders. So this game right here is basically at this point.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat
hurt by the Raiders.
in a state of stasis. With the
Raiders. I know.
With the Raiders right now, letting Khalil go tells me a lot about the organization.
Yeah.
And even though the Rams are coming to the Raiders, I still give the Rams
the upper hand. Okay.
Too much defense.
Yeah, definitely, man. They got too many studs on defense.
But not only that, but anytime though your top quarterback basically feels as though that he has been shot.
Yeah, by losing.
And the defense by losing
a star player.
Your star player.
Yeah.
How much continuity do you have in that locker room?
I don't know, man. It's gonna be a lot with the. That's something that the Raiders are gonna have to figure out, man. Because
you can't tell me that's not worrying. That's not gonna worry the defense, man.
Yeah, because having a guy like Khalil Mack on the team means everything, man. Because Khalil Mack is a playmaker. Now I don't know whatever guy they're gonna replace him with. He's not Khalil Mack.
You got that right.
So hopefully the Raiders will be able to be productive this season, but we'll see. We'll see.
The way I look at it is that the Raiders probably finish last in that division.
Wow, so you're really down on the Raiders right now.
It's not that I'm down, it's just the fact that basically it's that even Vegas, man. Vegas basically had them 40-1.
Yes.
For, to to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah.
And now that Khalil Mack went to the Bears, the Raiders are 80-1.
Yes,
come on.
Yes.
I mean, if they feel that way about it, and I don't even need the numbers of Vegas,
yeah,
to say that to create a change in the game, you still need that playmaker on offense and defense.
Yes, you do.
So the Raiders don't have anybody on the other side of that. The Raiders just does not have anybody on the other side of the equation in the changing of the guard on defense too.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Losing Khalil Mack, player like Khalil Mack, definitely detrimental to the team. All right, you guys, this is Noble Sports Entertainment.
Yes, it is.
And we don't gotta tell you what we do.
Yes,
you know what we do.
We don't.
What do we do, guys? We talk sports. Period.